let's have some more footage from the Avala mountain peak. Judgment Day plus 32 in Serbia. We are now at the Avala mountain peak next to Belgrade. Yeah, the problem with the hybrid is that it's so silent, especially in the electric vehicle mode, that it is for the pedestrians it's a problem. Yeah, they are still not used to the electrical vehicles, not yet. Okay, we are going down, 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 down. Nice. Now the spring is at its best almost. Some blossoms are still missing, but it's almost there. It's almost there. We are now reaching the plateau of the second largest peak of our mountain, where the television tower is located. The television tower being this thing here. There were some ideas, well, not commentable, that Yarbol is this thing that you hang the flag through. There was an idea to build a Yarbol at the height same to this one, with the enormous flag. But I believe at the end the authorities have given up this idea. Well, it would have been an interesting endeavor, definitely, and however, probably after some additional calculations, it seemed that this was not a very feasible idea. Tequila sunrise. Very nice scenery, very nice indeed. You call me señorita. Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. There are people also walking, which is good. Now I always feel a bit ashamed that I'm not doing the same, but I'm driving instead. But at least let me open the window. Sesame, open the window. Sesame in this case being Lexus. This is a one-way street, so no worry that we'll face a car approaching us from the other direction. What I wanted to tell you, I was just reminded on the destruction of the television tower during the NATO campaign in 1999. Apparently the NATO troops declared all the media and media practically facilities as the legit. This is the Judgement. This was the ex. Okay, let's go there. Why not? Let's see if we can take this route. Oh yeah, why not? Judgement was the practically the facility that existed here before. And Carapica, Brest is also there. It's the nice location for having barbecue in summertime, especially in May, because May appears to be the most favored timing for barbecuing. Usually it's packed with people, so this is the unique opportunity to take a recording, take some footage. Vasa Carapic was one of the journalists there. This is ethno restaurant now called Judgement. It used to be called, I believe this is the same, that used to be called Maidan. Maidan also meaning rudnik or the mine. Oh, fazan. Oh, let's see the fazan if it is still there. Sorry, fazan. Fazan? Desi fazane. It's just here actually. But it went somewhere in these woods. Okay, yeah. The natural world being nice. Let's switch to sports mode just to test it. Although as I said once in the past, I don't like really driving downhill very fast. But now, because there are no people, we can do some of these things as well. Okay. So Carapica brest. This is the Vasa Carapic, the famous, practically Hajduk from the first Serbian rebel against the Turks in 1804. Apparently he and his crew were operating in this area. This is, let me see what's this. This is the mountain house, Carapica Brest, 310 meters above the sea level. This is the mountain association of Avala, I mean the mountaineers. Didn't know that they are here, but okay, it's not, and you see the tower in the back. Now I have to do a turn here. I'm not yet that much used to the camera, I mean using the camera. But okay, let's use it. Yeah, what I wanted to say, I mean, about the NATO and the legitimate, I mean, media facilities being legit targets of the NATO campaign. They destroyed this TV tower, allegedly because it was broadcasting in order to practically raise the morale of our population. Back then the authorities have taken all the old partisan movies, partisan films from the archive, and some legendary films such as Walter brani Sarajevo, Bitka na Neretvi, Bitka na Sutjesci, Partizanska eskadrila, and few others were constantly broadcasted back then. And somehow the NATO troops assessed this as being a propaganda. Well, yeah, never mind. These are the really great films from the time of ex-Yugoslavia. And I didn't know if you knew that one of the most popular international actors ever was a Serb, Velimir Bata Živojinović. Most of you probably didn't hear about him at all, but the West is not anymore the center of the world, of the universe, and we realized it even much before. So the China, the People's Republic of China, has bought the rights for this. This is the place of my first doubles fall from my motorcycle. Exactly this place here. I was coming down together, I was driving someone coming down, and the car practically came from this direction, so I maneuvered to the left in order to avoid the car that was practically coming from this direction, and I hit the brake, and there was a lot of pebble and sand here, so we slipped, but the velocity was really small, I mean 10 or 20, and we have fallen down from my motorcycle. In order for me to to, how to say, to make up for this, to my current wife, as one of my Spanish friends would say. I took her to for some sweets at the present pastisserie at Kalenića market. Okay, now you know some things from my history. To the right, we would be going to the direction highway, but we are going. So now you also see again the tower. Nice. So People's Republic of China has bought the rights and to all our ex-partisan films with Bata Živojinović, Velimir Bata Živojinović, playing key role in most of them. According to some jokes, he has killed as many Nazis in these films that Germany would have to be producing people for the next 2 centuries in order to replenish this number. Yeah, it was a joke, but indeed, these films, of course, they were a bit exaggerated because they were also kind of made in order to boost the morale of the population. So some exaggeration, why not? And given the fact that these films have been broadcasted who knows how many times in China, Velimir Bata Živojinović has become practically a most popular international actor in China. And really, these guys, they have been honoring him. I remember when the NATO troops have hit the Chinese embassy back then in Belgrade during the NATO bombardment. Allegedly, they have missed the target. They had some old maps, blah blah blah. Never mind. They did what they did. There were some, of course, Chinese employees of the embassy died in this attack. Some of them were wounded, and then Bata Živojinović went to visit some of them, and I still remember their faces practically shining from happiness, despite the fact that they were wounded. When they saw Bata Živojinović, because really he obviously had the status of a semi-god with Chinese population. Most famous probably being the film Walter brani Sarajevo. Sehen Sie diese Stadt? Das ist Walter. Yeah, Walter in this movie was Velimir Bata Živojinović. There were even attempts to use this brand Walter in China for selling some mineral water, if I'm not mistaken, or some things like that. Maybe even a beer. Okay, that's the story. That was the story about Bata Živojinović. We are now back to the Avala road. Okay, now we are driving slow, definitely, because there is traffic. Okay, this is essentially what I wanted to share with you. That much for now, and talk to you soon.